documenting and filming the actual occupants that are inside of these glowing orbs. Plasma balls, spook lights, whatever the fuck you want to call it. That's it. Just going through that first video just now, it's like I was practically reliving the experience. Yeah, I was scared, alright? And I ain't a scary motherfucker, huh? That's just it. That's it. But yeah, I was scared. I've been scared every time. It hadn't stopped me from going back. I can feel them when we're out there. The very first time, the very first paranormal experience I ever had in my life, I was, this was only 5 or 6 years ago. All right. Come here, Gunter. Ayin here, and a lot of people have been asking about Ghostlight Road. What is Ghostlight Road? Why is the phenomenon so pervasive every time, whereas every time I go out there, I experience the phenomenon? I was decades old before I ever had my first paranormal experience. And my first, bona fide paranormal experience was at Ghostlight Road, right outside of Saratoga, Texas, probably about 5 or 6 years ago. And we went out there with the express intent to investigate Ghostlight Road, and that's what we did. And we were experiencing the phenomenon within the first 5 minutes, and that's no joke. The energies are heavy out there. There's moments of high strangeness, right? So anyway, what we're going to do here is we're going to look at, I've got 4 videos narrowed down, my 4 Ghostlight Road videos. Each one of them is 1 minute long, or, one thereabouts. Okay, so we're going to discuss each one of these videos. Okay, so here's Ghostlight Road video numero uno, right here.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, Nancy. Nancy, do you realize how much close this motherfucker is? Jesus Christ, Nancy. Nancy, roll up your window. Nancy, roll up the window. Baby, it's putting a light on us. Okay. Nancy, how close are we gonna let it get?
No, it could.
Roll up the windows, roll up the goddamn windows. Turn on the engine. Oh, the car won't start, will it?
I haven't tried to start it yet.
No, don't start it yet. Turn off the lights.
It could be headlights. Is it
okay.
Headlights?
All right. Almost practically reliving the experience right now. And let me tell you, right off the bat, Nancy and I were seeing 2 different things. She was looking at the phenomenon through her naked eye, and I was looking at it through it, like just on the video that you see, through about $4,000 worth of professional photography equipment. Okay, special lenses and everything. Did you detect a little wavering in my voice? Right? I'm not a scary motherfucker, huh? That's it. Anybody who knows me knows that. That's just how it is, huh? But let me tell you, yes, I was scared. I'll tell you that much. I was scared. And every time I've gone back since then, and we've been, when it's not toying with you, when it's not being coy or teasing you or something like that, because it's always there. Then it engages, and that's when you get activated. That's when the high strangeness begins. And the importance of the work I'm doing at Ghostlight Road is that I am not only using modern, day photography equipment, 1080p and 4K cameras to record this phenomenon. Okay, well, other people have probably done the same thing in other parts of the world. That being said, Ghostlight Road is the strongest ghost light anywhere in the world. It's like 10 times stronger than any other ghost light anywhere in the world. It blows the crap out of Marfa lights. It's in a category all unto itself. But I'm the first person that I know or have even heard of that is actually getting video evidence documenting what's inside those crafts. Right? That the occupants inside the crafts, the entities within, and that's what I have been able to record, and as well as many other things. Once you engage the ghost light, if you chase it, it runs away. If you run away, it chases you. It plays games with you. It knows you're there. Yes, it knows you're there. It senses you. You can feel it. You can taste the electricity in the air. Right? And then that's when they have your attention guided over here to a ghost light maybe in front of you or way down the road, or maybe even one behind you, or maybe one in front of you and behind you at the same time. But then you don't start seeing the ones going through the forest, zipping through the forest, 20 feet above the forest floor. The blue ones and green ones moving fast, 35, 40 miles an hour, I don't know, through branches and shit. And what looks like a straight line. So it's hard to understand exactly what the phenomenon even is, because it would crash into the branches if it was, very big or solid or anything like that. That being said, one of the characteristics that the glowing orbs display at Ghostlight Road is they not only can change in color. Let's have a listen to it.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Here, buddy.
Oh my God, Nancy. Nancy, do you realize how much close this motherfucker is? Jesus Christ, Nancy. Nancy, roll up your window. Nancy, roll up the window. Baby, it's putting a light on us. Okay. Nancy. How close are we gonna let it get?
No, it would.
Roll up the windows, roll up the goddamn windows. Turn off the faucet, turn on the engine. Oh, the car won't start, will it?
I haven't tried to start it.
Okay, no, don't start it yet. Turn off the lights.
It could be headlights. Is it
Okay.
headlights?
All right, so there you have it. That's Ghostlight Road video number 1. Okay, the first thing discrepancy I want to point out to you is the level of fear within my voice and Nancy, who was with me at the time, the lack of fear that she had in her voice. Well, the difference there is she was looking at the phenomenon. Let's move over here, buddy. She was looking at the phenomenon with the naked eye, right? I was looking at it through about $4,500 worth of rented professional film gear, and although I'm definitely other people have been recording with 1080p out there, obviously, even with the phone or whatever, even though it's not quite the same. But I also had a 400 millimeter telephoto lens with me, and I did not have that on the first investigation, and that I did with a camera. And that's what I realized that I needed one. And so I've taken a telephoto lens out there on 2 of the 4 Ghostlight Road investigations. And what I am doing is making discoveries and doing something that I have not heard about anyone else doing anywhere in the world, and that is documenting and filming the actual occupants that are inside of these glowing orbs. Well, we went out to Ghostlight Road. It's a 4-hour drive from our my home in Austin, in downtown Austin, to that road, which is Ghostlight Road. And this is a road that's recognized by the state of Texas. They have, tourism signs and stuff like this indicating that it is Ghostlight Road, even having a history of the area printed on several signs as you go down the road. The road is about an 8-mile long road. It's completely straight. It's completely flat. It's a very unusual road just in that alone, but it's because it used to be a railroad, so it had to be made like this. And the legends of Ghostlight Road are well over 100 years old. There are many more accompanying myths and legends and stuff like this, and that somehow seem to be related to the area and are part of the Ghostlight Road phenomenon in some way. They're related, but that's not really going to be the focus of this talk. This talk is to speak directly about and exclusively about the Ghostlight Road phenomenon of East Texas, which I have been investigating for about 5 or 6 years now. I've got some jaw-dropping footage that I personally took, and I was just watching one of these clips just now, and listening to my voice on there, and let me tell you. So we're going to be playing these clips for you to see on your screen as I go through and narrate them and give a little, relive the experience somewhat, and also give detailed descriptions about what exactly you are looking at. Due to the nature of the intense darkness out there and the fact that these lights are so bright, or they can be so bright, it creates a lot of contrast. And so, you have all these fancy cameras and settings and stuff like that are for like low light level conditions and stuff. And they may be that, but they're not for low light level, but then like with a laser beam in the middle, you know what I mean? So we're talking about huge amounts of dynamics. It has a large dynamic, field, like what would be in audio, except having to do with light. And so that really just plays havoc on cameras and stuff like that, and they can, adjust themselves. And you see me focusing it from time to time. I'm, not a cinematographer, or as much of one as I wish I was. But the equipment is professional. The footage is beyond compelling. It's downright, in my opinion, scary. The experience is real. This is not scripted. This is not staged. The fear in my voice is real, and and Nancy does get excited from time to time because obviously she's witnessing the experience too. The lights moving, following us, and all this stuff. But it's just not the same until you look at it, through the optics, through these 400 millimeter lens, because I have been able to videotape or film the entities inside the craft, because that's basically what it's coming down to. It's some type of craft. I don't think that it's from outer space. I don't think we're dealing with aliens. I don't know what it is. You can decide for yourself, because I've got pictures of it, and you're gonna see these motherfuckers up close and personal, huh? So here we go. Okay, that was Ghostlight Road video number 1. Okay, there's 4 of these videos. They're all about a minute long. So we're gonna have an extensive commentary on 4 1-minute long videos. And so hopefully it won't take too much of your time, and we'll try to keep this compelling, straightforward, and just let you decide, make your own observations and decide what you think the phenomenon is. Okay, here's the next one.
Having a paranormal experience
Well,
at
it
the
seems
third
like
time,
it.
huh?
I said, I wish you could have seen what.
Okay. Anyway, obviously that wasn't even a minute. That's the one that's kind of the weakest of them all. Okay, so that's number 2. Let's listen to that one again.
Having a paranormal experience
Well,
at
it
the
seems
third
like
time,
it.
huh?
I said, I wish you could have seen what.
Okay, yeah. Can you hear once again, you hear I guess what you'd call fear in my voice, The man who knows no fear, right? And so he's scared, huh? All right, so here's the deal. that's Ghostlight Road video number 2. Okay, that wasn't very much. Now let's look at number 3.
What I saw before you even turned that on, it was going side to side. It was going...
Nancy, there must be something.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm stopping that one because I think that's the one that I want to play last. And so now we're going to listen to Ghostlight Road number 4.
I'm turning it back on.
Oh, no. They're in the right order. Okay, we're going back to number 3. Please forgive me here.
What I saw before you even turned that on, it was going side to side.
You see, it's not like Nancy's not excited. She was seeing this stuff. It was going side to side, right? I mean, we're complete in agreement, about that we're experiencing something unique. Complete agreement.
It was
Nancy, there must be something. Okay, how close is it? Nancy. Oh my God, Nancy.
What?
Do you realize what? No, hold on. How close are we going to let it get? Nancy, okay, wait. Is it 50 feet away?
I think it's more than that.
Huh?
I think it's more than that still.
Okay. So, we have that one. Obviously, I'm agitated once again. Now, let's listen to and watch, along with me, Ghostlight Road video number 4. Ghostlight Road video number 4.
I'm turning it back on. Okay. I'm changing this stuff. Okay. I mean, there's something inside of it. Wait, hold on. Oh my God. Certainly. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't fucking believe this shit is fucking happening. My God, baby, it's close. Nancy, it's right here on top of us. Nancy, start the car. Start the car, Nancy. Start it. It's 10 feet away from us.
No, it's farther than that. You want me to turn the lights on?
Okay, now hold on. You're not scared, are you?
Yeah, did you catch that? You're not scared, are you? So, it might have been getting a little bit personal, right? I always feel it when I go out there. I always feel it. There's some controversy surrounding Ghostlight Road investigation number 4. I had an old friend from high school come and do the investigation with me, and I don't want to get into that, but whereas it may have been evidence or not evidence or one or different people, okay? It was one of the greatest examples I've maybe seen or definitely ever lived through of high strangeness. And I'm talking about real high strangeness. Not the shit you read about in books. I'm talking about some fucking strange shit. You understand me? Damn. All right. Let's go back and listen to Ghostlight Road video number 1. There's some key elements that I want you to listen for. We've already, discussed the stress in my voice, yada yada, but let's look at this video one more time and see what's going on. I think that you will be more than convinced that there is an intelligence behind these lights. They are acting intelligently. They see you. You see them. You're interacting with these lights. In no way are you not interacting with these lights. They can fucking see you, homeboy. They're fucking chasing you around and shit. There's these little motherfuckers inside them, huh? Little ugly motherfuckers, huh? God damn. Ooh, I hate those motherfuckers. Shit. That one, I think it was a Ghostlight Road video number 2. I'm like, they're putting a light on us. Let's get back to that one. I want to tell you what happened on that one.
having a paranormal experience
Well,
at
it
the
seems
third
like
time.
it.
Huh?
I said, I wish you could have seen what.
Oh, you know what she said? I said having a paranormal experience, and she said it seems like it. Yeah, it does seem like it.
What I saw before you even turned that on, it was going side to side. It was going.
Nancy, there must be something. Okay, how close is it, Nancy? Oh my God, Nancy.
What?
Do you realize what? No, hold on. How close are we gonna let it get, Nancy? It's okay. Wait, is it 50 feet away?
I think it's more than that.
Huh?
I think it's more than that still.
Okay.
Okay, this is a very important point I have to bring up here. In these videos, you hear me constantly referring to wondering how far away this thing is. Okay, so obviously, you know, if it's at night and something's got lights or whatever the deal is, obviously during the broad daylight, you can guess about how far something is away. Is it 100 feet? Is it 200 feet? Is it a quarter of a mile, which is approximately 900 feet? Okay, what is it? Well, at night, obviously, it's much harder to tell, you know, what these distances are. But once you have that contrast, that stark contrast, you know, between the very bright light and the just dead of night, the just dark blackness of Ghostlight Road, because it's got tall trees on up and down both sides of the road. Very dark there. It's dark as pitch black fucking midnight, huh? It's goddamn dark, huh? What's up? So anyway. When you're there alone in the night, even if you're with somebody else, you're still out there in the middle of fucking nowhere, huh? You goddamn 45 minutes north of Houston. You goddamn out in the country with a bunch of mean ass motherfucking country people, huh? Everybody down there wears camouflage, you know, mossy oak this, mossy oak that. You gotta wear some mossy oak shit just so you don't fucking get thrown out of town, huh? I'm not making this shit up. These motherfuckers are backwards, huh? And they're mean. They're meaner than fucking shit. I don't trust these motherfuckers. They goddamn. These country, East Texas, Piney Wood, mean motherfuckers. And let me tell you, you can't live out there unless you have a wife. And that wife better weigh at least about 215 pounds. Because there ain't no such thing as being out there and not having a fucking fat wife. And that's true. I'm not making that shit up. Ask other people that are from the area. They got some big fucking broad, mean ass fucking big fat huge bitches over there. White bitches. Bunch of inbred country motherfuckers. Anyway. Enough about the people of that area. God bless them. Alright. So here's the deal. I seem to be, you know, obsessed with how far away this thing is, right? So the danger, you want to know how far away is it? You know, for 1 minute it's 100 feet away, next thing you know, it's 15 feet away, you know, because it moves back and forth in time, in space, excuse me, but that's not the most remarkable thing it does. The most remarkable thing that it does, I would have to say, is that it changes size. The largest I've ever seen a ghost light at Ghostlight Road is smaller than a softball, between the size of a baseball and a softball. In the book by Rob Riggs, I think it's called In Search of the Wild Man, something like this. It's kind of a Bigfoot East Texas book, but he also goes extensively on the legends and everything of Ghostlight Road and his own personal observations and experiments out there, investigations. And along with, collecting folklore over the last, 100 years and experiences of teenagers necking back in the 50s and 60s, they're going out there to make out and everything like that. That's when they had this one where the witnesses cited a ghost light that grew to the size of a basketball. Okay? And they ran in and got inside their car. And they were hiding in the car. And this thing came across the hood of the car right in front of their windshield. Just like that, about the size of a basketball. And it burned a burn right through the paint and everything like that onto the metal just by going across like that, huh? Fuck that. Some, people have estimated it must have been at least, I don't know, in some places, I don't know, fucking 1,200 degrees, I don't know. Fucking hot, right? Hot! Oh, that motherfucker's hot. Anyway, so that's one of the characteristics that it displays. It can also move very fast. It can also change colors. Here's another thing that it does. All right. Anthropos here. We're recounting our testimony of Ghostlight Road, the experiences down there, the paranormal experiences. It's already been duly noted that I seem to, in the videos that we've been watching, I seem to be very concerned with how far away this thing is. Is it 50 feet away? Is it 100 feet away? Or whatever like that. And the other thing that seems to be in my mind is I keep thinking that there's something or someone or some things inside of that motherfucker, right? Inside of the actual glowing orb itself. The spook light, right? The fucking ghost light. Ain't no goddamn ghost in there, huh? You goddamn. That was due to the limited understanding of our forefathers. They goddamn farmers out there, huh? Or, the ones working out in that piney woods, huh? Going all that timber and shit. Working for the railroad. All the live long day, I've been working on the railroad to pass the time away. Oh, do not think you can escape them. La, 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 la. I've been working on the railroad. Time, oh, to time. La, 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 la. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, so here's the deal. Oh, shit. Fucking microphone. Alright, so here's the deal. That video one more time. The Ghostlight Road video number 3, I believe it is. Let's go ahead and listen to number 1 again.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, Nancy. Nancy, do you realize how much close this motherfucker is?
Okay, let's stop right there. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Right? Anthropos is not a God-fearing man. What the hell am I out there sitting there saying, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. There is no fucking God where I live, huh? And god dang, I was brought up in the Christian faith and I got mad respect for it, huh? We the marketing team has even said, that's like 54% of my audience is Christians. Of course, who do I go to Thanksgiving with? Who do family reunions and all this shit? Christians, right? The best people I care about in the world, huh? We've all got our own opinions and belief systems. That's it. But I'm sitting there saying, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. What the fuck is that, man? It's weird, right? Brings up that imprinting you had when you were a kid. When you're going into the church choir and you're singing the songs and praising the Lord and all that stuff. And then I'll start right off the bat wanting to know how far away this motherfucker is. Well, that makes sense, though, because that's danger. I know a little bit about danger, huh? It's always a good thing to know how far away it is. As in feet, miles, countries.
Jesus Christ, Nancy.
Did you hear that? For any of our listeners that didn't hear that,
Nancy.
Hold on. Everybody listen now.
This motherfucker is Jesus Christ, Nancy. Nancy, roll up your window.
I didn't just say what I think I said, did I? Listen again.
Nancy, do you realize how much close this motherfucker is? Jesus Christ, Nancy.
I invoke the name of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. That's not normal. It's just not. Okay,
Jesus Christ, Nancy. Nancy.
And I also said motherfucker and Jesus Christ within the same sentence, pretty close together. That's probably, I'm not. I could give a fuck whether anybody thinks that that's offensive. What I'm trying to say is that doing an objective look at the emotional distress that the subject has been put under.
Roll up your window. Nancy, roll up the window. Baby, it's putting a light on us. Okay. Nancy, how close are we gonna let it get?
No, it would.
Roll up the windows, roll up the goddamn windows. Turn off the close, turn on the engine. Oh, the car won't start, will it?
I haven't tried to start it.
Okay, no, don't start it yet. Turn off the lights.
It could be headlights instead of
Okay.
lights.
All right, so obviously there's an emotionally charged situation. I'm not certain that at that time we weren't. I at least personally, or maybe both of us, were receiving this phenomenon or this idea called the wall of fear. Sometimes when people are having these Sasquatch experiences and stuff like this, they feel a fear consuming all over them. You know what I'm saying? It's a veritable wall of fear. So when I spoke with Walter Bosley, I think it was 3 days ago, I interviewed Walter. It was the first interview we've done here for my new YouTube channel. You don't know, huh? You don't know, man. You don't have no fucking idea. But anyway, we were interviewing Walter, and I did interject the idea, I think, talking about my Ghostlight Road experiences. The interview was about his research. Walter has written many books about several different subjects, seemingly, but they all tie in together, and they all tie in somehow with San Bernardino, California, which apparently used to be like the jewel of the Nile, and now it's the butt of jokes amongst Californians. I didn't know that. But all of Walter's experiences were tied together. It's a freaky world. And it's getting fucking freakier, huh? What's up? And because scientists, so-called archaeologists and other pseudo-scientists, I don't give a fuck what kind of goddamn university degree they have. Because they have failed, and because they are cowards, and if you're one of them, you know who the fuck I'm talking to, because you're a motherfucking coward! That's it! And I'm talking about archaeologists. Oh, the gay archaeologist or whatever. Not that there's anything wrong with that. The naked archaeologist. Yeah. All right, let's just be a shill and talk a bunch of fucking bullshit! There are fake sciences in this world. And I'm going to tell you the name of one of them. It's taught in every major American university, every junior college in the United States of America, except for one, and that's Brigham Young University. And no, I'm not a Mormon. I'm just telling you the motherfucking truth, huh? These motherfuckers want to teach their own selves. I'm not saying that they're like prejudiced against people that are non-Mormons or anything like that. Isolationist, elitist. I'm not saying that. But for some reason, they want to teach their people their own shit. They don't want to teach them a mixed bitch tracks, bag of lies, huh? That! The Mormon archaeology department teaches the truth. The United States of America used to be a land of giants. It used to be a land of Egyptian pharaohs, and might have been a land of goddamn Oriental, Chinese pharaohs before that. It's hard to tell, huh? There's so much has been covered up and so many lies have been told. In my book, my family created the national security state. And in parentheses, no need to thank me. I take a look at my esteemed great uncle George Mahon, the congressional leader, the dean of Congress, and some of his activities. And I did find it interesting to note that, being in charge of the complete defense budget for the United States of America, including Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, he also had time to create some other organizations you may have heard of or may not have, like NSA, CIA, FBI, NASA, Operation Paperclip, Monarch, MJ Ultra, Mind Control, all that shit, huh? No, he's not some smartest guy that ever lived. He invented all that shit. He fucking paid for it, huh? With American tax dollar money. Because the way that the government worked back in this last century, about 70 years ago and stuff like that, is not really how your normal American thinks that our government works, because we're taught lies at school. So we think it works one way when obviously it works another. For instance, a president of the United States, he's in there for four years, right? Come on, man. What can somebody do in fucking 4 years? It don't even make sense. So there are, men that control things behind the scenes. 70 years ago, it was a man who was a pharaonic dominator, born in the bloodlines of the pharaonic dominators, just as I am. And his name was George Mahon, and he was my daddy's uncle. And I think that he was a good person. Certainly had a lot of hard decisions to make. You know what I mean? Very fucking hard decisions to make. Like, he's the man who, gave the okay on the atom bomb. That really makes you feel good sleeping at night, doesn't it? Knowing that the whole atom bomb would have never existed unless it had your personal say-so. Because they didn't even trust the goddamn president, huh? And they had to bring him into the most, secretive shit that he fucking created anyway. So it's very fucking fascinating. Was he a Mason? Da-da-da-da. I don't know. I haven't seen any evidence of that. We now know from the current, presidential regime and stuff like this, and from a lot of things that are being revealed by Josh Reeves, that there's, you don't have to be a Mason to be in a pro-Masonic group. Well, I mean, I have to look no further than myself. So y'all know that I'm a member of the secret society, and that this secret society does not claim to be a quasi-Masonic group, but I'm telling you, that's what my description is of it, of the order. And it's very strange. I mean, the people come into these things of their own free will, and they do everything of their own free will. But I will tell you an idea of not the order, but many, Western esotericism, Hermetic, esoteric fraternities of both, either exclusively men, possibly even exclusively women, and then also mixed groups like the one I'm in, where men and women are treated equally under the stars. And so anyway, I think we've said enough about that.